This is a Your Last Resorts production.
All right, this is a new episode of Tidbits and Randomness. I am Winston Dean, and I'm here today with George Anthony and Justin Hicks.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Doing well, man. Thanks for having me. Happy
Of
Friday.
course. No, yes. Thank you guys for doing the show. So the format for any audience that haven't watched before is we're going to just talk about some random topics at the first half of the show. And the second half, we're each going to talk about a random topic for 5 minutes together. And then we're going to call it. So, again, I appreciate y'all being on. You're all ready to get started on these random topics?
Let's do it.
All right. So, what about you? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm here. I'm just like, all right, bye.
You seem nervous on your own podcast.
I'm a professional.
No. I'm not nervous. I'm professional, baby. I'm over here. I'm
okay,
hosting.
right.
I'm in host mode.
Gotcha,
So, it's been a little while since my last episode, so this isn't like brand new news, but I am curious on y'all's opinion on this topic. And the topic is the death of the Queen. So, do y'all care at all? Like, what's y'all's opinion on the matter?
It's significant, but I don't have any opinions on the
Yeah.
Queen. I think it's sad because she was Queen for such a long time, but I don't know anything about her.
I feel you.
We don't have an
What
impact
about you,
on each
George?
I
other.
think it's weird people having opinions about the Queen.
Is it?
Yeah, like on social media, they're like, "Fuck that bitch."
Oh,
and all
yeah.
shit.
That was
weird.
it was kind
Ouch.
of it was kind of crazy how everybody had the memes on deck like the moment she died and everything, like they were
Yeah.
just waiting. But so I used to be a history major, so it is interesting to me.
Yeah.
But that being said, I feel like she's going to be the last monarch that's held on that level of reverence, like where people are like, "Don't look at her," like, "Don't initiate
Yeah.
conversation," like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If she talks to you, then you talk to her. Like, I don't think they're going to be doing that for King Charles.
Yeah, I
for
don't
example.
respect Charles.
Yeah.
He
You know
looks
what I mean?
frail.
Charles?
Yeah, I could push him.
Oh shit!
Go to jail for 50 years.
Yeah.
Damn. I just feel like it's none of my business. Like
Yeah.
she died. Okay, I don't
No.
know.
So for me, like, just the only thing that I could say about her personally, in my opinion, if I do have any opinion on her, it would just be like she had a chance to change kind of like the legacy of the crown, at least when it came to like Meghan Markle being like in the family.
Yeah.
Like they were so like terrible to her that she came back to like America to get away from like the racist shit going on there, which is crazy.
She was 92.
That's true.
What are you gonna? Do you know anybody of that age that
That's
isn't,
92.
like,
That's gonna change
fucked
their
up?
way. Yeah, that's not.
No, I mean, there are, though.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
You know,
dude.
there
She's
are.
not. I mean, at a certain age,
Thank you,
you
Justin.
stop growing as a person. You give up on self
Well,
discovery.
then you can't be queen anymore.
No, of course
Take the
you
crown.
can.
Take the crown.
Hold
You
on.
can't be
so
a monarch
compare her to the queen of old or the kings of old.
Oh, I mean, that's the generation before.
Progression.
So here's the thing.
This isn't of old, though. This is of new.
Yeah. So here's
Right,
you
so
know?
for example, like
Yeah.
as y'all know, like a lot of time, like in Black culture, people like they have kids younger. So like for example, you'll have grandparents that are like in their 50s, like that are Black all the time. Like it just
I
happens.
think that's just in a. Is that black or
A
is
minority
that just,
more
I
than
think
one.
that's just
I think it's more minority.
that's just people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you're saying.
We be having kids a little bit earlier than average.
And is
than
that
white
like an
people.
economics thing? You think?
I think it's all of that.
Okay,
With that
alright.
being said, the
Alright,
reason I bring
bro.
it up, though, is because like in my family, like it's the opposite. Like my parents didn't have me till they were 34. My grandma didn't have my dad until she was around 40.
Oh,
he was
shit.
the last one out of like 6 boys. And then so my grandma's grandma was a slave. You know what I mean? So like when you
Fuck.
put it in context like that, and like slavery wasn't that long ago. You know what I mean? Like
No, of course not.
yeah. So like yes, like and people around back then, like we can't excuse what they did. But that being said, I just feel like when you see like the mode of operations all around you being like we need to get better at this kind of thing, and like you have that level of like a voice, like.
Yeah.
Like when you hear like rumors of like the family being like, "How dark's the baby gonna be?" It's just like, damn. Like it's just. I mean, I expect it. But
I
it's
gotta
just
tell
like,
you
damn,
though, I
can't
think
kick
that's
back.
pretty normal family shit though.
That's
She's
you're
probably
right.
tired,
You're absolutely
too.
right.
She was tired. She
You're
was saying
not
stuff
wrong.
she didn't mean.
Like I'm having a
She
baby,
was sleepy.
and my parents are like, "Man, Veronica's kind of dark, and so are you. You think the baby's gonna come out like?" Because my mom's dark,
Yeah.
And so she wants
Isn't
to
it
have.
funny how
There's a
colorism?
pool in your family on how dark that baby
Yeah,
is.
my
Yeah.
dad's white as shit, and my mom's like dark.
Is most
super
your, is
dark.
most, are most
My
of her kids
grandmother's
lighter?
black. Huh?
Are most
Yeah.
of her kids lighter? Is that why she
Who?
like wants a dark one in the family? Are most of your siblings like growing up lighter or darker?
Yeah, they're like more taken from my dad, and I'm more taken from my mom, and my daughter's more taken from me. So
Okay.
she's, we're all tan, and dark.
so y'all are
whatever.
the favorite.
What do you think
ones.
this new baby's gonna? Also, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. What's the expectancy?
Thank you.
date?
I didn't know you had.
How long did that take?
It took about 36 seconds.
I didn't want to get in your business, but congratulations.
Do y'all know the sex yet?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
You keep it to yourself?
yeah.
All right. What's the expectancy date?
Well, I'm gonna December, late December.
All right.
I'm
man.
excited.
That is exciting.
it's
That's
exciting.
Understandably, yeah. Is your daughter excited to be an older sister?
Dump City. Yeah, she's good. She doesn't. We were just talking about this.
They don't
Kids-
realize how big of
It'll maybe when the baby's
It's
here,
here,
she'll be
she
like,
can hold it.
Oh,
but
this
now
is a whole thing that's happening constantly.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's just my opinion on it. But other than that, yeah, I could give a shit less either. I mean, but it is crazy, like how it's just like you're mad. Like we still like they were still holding her like on like a higher regard, like she was like closer to God.
Because
or
she's
some
not
shit.
famous. My thing with the Queen, Princess Diana was more famous in America. So I feel like
Oh,
when
for
Princess
sure.
Diana died, it was a bigger. I felt it more in America because she was so popular
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
Whereas
Can
the
I,
Queen-
how old are you? How old are you?
34.
Okay, so we're right around. I'm 33.
Yeah.
So I remember with like the Candle in the Wind song and like
Yeah.
the purple Teletubby bear coming out and like how like I remember all that shit as a kid.
That was just to sell the song.
Yeah. Jesus.
Honestly,
Forever the skeptic. He's like merchandise. I'm not
if that's what people do. They capitalize on fucking every
I mean,
opportunity.
for sure. All that
I mean,
money
it-
didn't
it-
go
it-
to
And they played on
They
your
got-
emotions. Fuck that, dude. I don't know.
marks, both of you.
They
It's
got
like,
they
damn.
got me though. Elton got me, man.
No, bro, that was
Sir
a beautiful
Elton.
song. Sir
Sir
Elton.
Elton,
Sir
yeah.
Elton.
Like a candle. And he's torn. He's in Japan singing that song. You think people give a fuck? No.
And not in Japan. No,
Not in
absolutely
Japan.
not.
Maybe they did. Maybe they brought me. You know what? Honestly, he brought her to the world. If they didn't know her, he brought her with that song. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a video of her.
Princess
And what do y'all
Diana.
think about the theory that like the Queen was behind Princess Diana's birth? Like,
No,
For
nah,
sure.
That seems cold.
No?
nothing seems impossible, but I'm not gonna peg that on.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
gonna pin
peg
it
that
on
the
with that.
Queen.
I need more evidence.
There was
She wasn't Meghan Markle. That was probably coming.
I think they were.
Megan made it out. Yeah.
Yeah, they were probably planning her murder.
I was gonna say if you're gonna murder,
They were probably planning to murder the
Harry
shit out
keeps
of her.
fucking up. We need to do something about
you
this.
say that's
can we
actually,
get Harry
it was gang
back?
violence. It was gang
Yeah.
violence, not the,
Oh,
not the
shit.
crown.
Oh man. Okay.
These were all very wealthy people. I mean,
with-
the Princess Diana was super wealthy when she married the fucking guy.
Yeah,
she
she
didn't
was-
come from like humble
from
beginnings.
nothing. No, yeah.
Meghan Markle again, super filthy rich, and she rolled in those circles. So I don't feel bad for these people. Like having to
Yeah.
deal with old people, it's awful.
We all deal with it.
Yeah, it's
but you
awful.
got money at least.
Yeah, she has money.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that sentiment.
There's a lot of famous people you could have married that wouldn't have given you this kind
This
of
much kinda
You
grief.
could have married just an NBA dude.
And she's a
NFL
princess
guy,
now. Shut
accountant.
up. Yeah.
That's true. But she wanted. If she wanted.
So they're back in the
every
fold now.
girl at
Yeah.
some point in their life, don't they all want to be a princess though? Like you
I
could
don't know.
argue.
I'm not gonna speak for.
All
Yeah.
women everywhere.
Yeah. I'll hold on.
All right.
that's sexist,
Moving
huh?
on to the next topic. Just this one just came out. I know you said you don't follow sports that much. Do you follow sports?
I do.
So you know about the Ime Udoka thing?
Wow, this is fresh.
Yeah, this is super
Yeah,
fresh.
I
Do
just-
you know who that is?
He's a fighter, right?
No, he's the head coach.
That's a good response.
It sounds like a fighter. No, he's the head coach of the.
great kickboxer.
He's undefeated, 30-0. He's the head coach for the Boston Celtics, and he led them to the finals against the Warriors this year. He's black, and so basically the news came out that I feel like that on this story that kind of matters.
Context.
I couldn't
Context.
imagine it. What's his name?
Oh, that's true.
He's Nigerian American.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's
I wasn't
Nigerian
thinking like,
American.
this fucking white guy.
He's from like
Yeah, that's true.
Portland. He grew up in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And so Nia Long, she played Lisa.
Neil Long. I do know Neil
Yeah,
Long.
yeah, we all know. That's his wife, and he cheated on her.
Damn. What?
Yes, with a.
I gotta see how she
Boston
looks
staffer.
now, though. Did she let herself go, or did something happen to her?
Brenda, can you show up a recent picture of Nia Long? She looks the exact
If
same.
she's
She's
still
bad.
fine, then I mean, honestly, I don't know. Show me a guy with the most beautiful woman, and I'll show you a guy who's tired of fucking her. Right?
I mean, at some level, that is also.
She's still bad too.
Yeah, yeah. So he was cheating on her with a Boston Celtics staffer. They said.
Most importantly, it's still his wife.
Yeah, it's still his wife. They're still together.
his wife.
So she's not going anywhere.
Not that we know of. There's no discussions of them breaking up.
Good for her.
Well, right now they're just doing the whole. This is what happens when there's a scandal like this. The person who got cheated on will post things on Instagram, and it's like cryptic message from Nia Long. It's like, yeah, she's pissed. We know she's pissed.
Yeah.
Understandably,
It's not cryptic. She's
No,
upset.
Yeah, and so basically, he played for the Lakers for 1 year, rode the bench, met Nia Long while there. Look. If you're the Lakers and you're pitching players to come to LA, that's all you got to say.
He played for the Spurs. He won a championship.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But when he met Nia, he was on the bench with the Lakers.
Oh shit! I didn't know what you're talking about.
The power dynamics different.
Yeah. But so but speculation is that this woman that he was. The thing is, it was both. They were both consensual. They made it a point to say it was consensual, but it was a Boston Celtics staffer, and that goes against their policy. So he's suspended for a whole season.
This is one of those things. Like, remember when Tiger Woods' wife put a golf club through his windshield?
Yeah,
and it started off like we didn't know anything, and then within 3 days we knew
more
everything.
context started fleshing
I think
itself
that's what's
out.
happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this
And
is like the tip of the iceberg.
I literally just heard something where they were saying that apparently, like, this woman is married to one of the higher ups of the Celtics.
Yeah,
which would totally make it make
There's
sense.
something else going on.
What's up, Brandon?
And I saw, like, right before this episode that apparently it may have now not been consensual. And that's the problem. There's more details coming out that, like, at one point it wasn't and then was, or, like, it switched.
He made
just kept
unwanted
forcing
comments.
himself
The
on.
word unwanted comments was
Yeah.
used. So I think we're going to hear a ton more about it.
Yeah, there's still a bunch that's, like,
So we
gonna
just got
come
the
out.
skeleton right now. We don't have all of the fleshing out.
I don't know. Someone's lying.
But it's also who leaked it, and the other side is who leaked
Yeah,
it.
that's true. It is weird that, like, usually this stuff kind of stays
Leave her.
in-house.
You better leave her, or else I'm going to tell everybody.
This is a player talk.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this quick soundbite. This is Stephen A. Smith talking about it.
No.
Just so.
Like a lot of people were mad. Your friend, Stephen A. Smith, said that this is racialisms. Donnie, run the audio. Ain't that being done to a brother? Because I got news for you, America.
What?
There's plenty of
Speaking of
white
old
folks
people,
in professional sports that's doing their thing. And I say that not complimentary. I don't see the information out about them. Why we talking about this now? We got to talk about it because it's the news. Ain't none of our damn business. Unless
we got to talk about it because it's the news.
I love how he pauses, like, so, like, he's just like, I'm gonna let y'all feel that. I'm gonna let y'all feel that.
I don't want to talk about it, but it's my fucking job to talk about
to talk
it.
about this.
I had a sandwich for lunch. It was delicious.
Ain't none of your goddamn business.
But yeah, so I just think it's crazy that it's a whole year. I feel like that's a little bit like the Malice in the Palace. Ron Artest.
That's why there's more to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
There
why
has
there's
to be more to
But
it.
I also get the NBA has to set a hard precedence on this
Yeah.
because they're the only league that actually has gender
Above
diverse
board,
staffs.
yeah. And not only that, but
front
they also like
offices.
it's like half the coaches are black, so like they actually do hire blacks in higher positions and whatnot.
For sure, and there's like a lot of front offices that have women and coaching staffs. that have,
GMs,
so
yeah.
if they don't set the bar here, it's a mess.
slippery slope.
But what's illegal about it, though? They just had
I mean,
relations.
a lot
but
of companies, it's illegal to
wasn't
like if
she
you're a
was
higher up.
player.
No, yeah, for sure. But if you're a higher up in a powerful position, that's what the dynamic is.
It's just like every 5 times this happens. Every like 5 times there's a relationship on a team in this kind of organization, something bad's gonna happen. So you have to
You just gotta pick the right
discourage.
one.
You gotta discourage.
Yeah.
You gotta pick the right affair.
You gotta pick the right one.
You gotta pick the right
look,
affair.
We'll talk about that later because you do have to pick the right one if you're going to be out here being skeezy.
Can't be
and
in the
shit.
coaching staff. It's got to be like parking lot.
Parking lot attendant.
You
supervisor.
both have it. You both have to have something to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
clear
it
boundaries
helps.
up front.
It helps if there's a lot of if they can't let and if you know that they don't want people to find out. I'm sure it helps you if you're out here.
I will say though, like I'm an NBA
Playing in the
fan.
dirt.
This is the juiciest preseason story of my lifetime.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
when's
yeah,
the last
really?
time we had something like when Jordan retired? Is that the last time we
when
had?
the rumors of like him like gambling, so he had to
Yeah.
retire for a couple.
I mean,
years.
this is like a
Do y'all
Real
believe that
Housewives
Jordan like
I'm a
that?
Spurs fan. There's been a bunch of shit about
Rick
Tim
Barry.
Duncan.
Oh, no,
Brent
Tony
Barry.
Parker
Barry.
was
Tony
fucking.
Parker
was
got glass
fucking
in his eye. Then he fucked some other girls.
He fucked
Some-
Brent
Brent
Barry's wife.
Spurs had a
Yeah,
lot of
on the
fun
team.
drama. I
Yeah,
forgot about
yeah.
all that.
And
And then
Brent
Tim
Barry's
Duncan
wife looked
being,
exactly like Eva Longoria. Like they looked like the exact same. So I was
Tim
like, bro.
Duncan's wife saying, "Yo, Timmy's gay."
Yeah,
shit.
she was like,
you know,
fucking
what the fuck?
his trainer or whatever. It's a lot of
Yeah, you didn't hear about
fuckery.
that?
Yeah,
No.
There's been a lot
my
of
God,
fuckery
They got
with the
divorced
Spurs.
over that shit.
I
Yeah.
know he named his kid after a character from Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's my
what
man, dude.
What a dork.
I
Timmy
didn't
D,
know
bro.
The tallest dork on the planet.
He's a
man.
cool, but that
No,
was
no,
makes
no.
him so cool. He
That
like,
is
does what he
cool.
wants
He's the
to do.
greatest
You
player
know?
of his generation too. Like I got respect for Kobe, but Tim Duncan's the greatest player of that generation. There wasn't a year at the Spurs and didn't win 50 games with him.
Yeah, he's like nice Kobe.
yeah. Boring Kobe, if you will.
Yeah, I mean for real though,
Yeah.
same amount of championships.
Yeah.
as
Practical
productive.
Kobe.
Ray Allen 3 away from more championships. You know what I
That's
mean?
unbelievable. That
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, that 3 pisses me. I'm not want to talk about.
I don't
that.
see Tim Duncan taking a helicopter. He's like, I'll just drive. There's no. Give me a fucking break.
I'll just
Traffic, I'll just do the
I'll
traffic,
metaverse
bro.
it. I'll put my headset on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My friend, Farzin, we have a group text, and he was just like, when Manu was about to get the Hall of Fame, he's like, man, that's how I love my players. He's like, listen, like, hard worker, da-da-da-da-da-da. And my friend David's a Kobe fan. He goes, alive. Like, it's one of the things that he loves about him. It's just like, damn.
A real Spurs thing is to wear jeans to your Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
San
jeans with a
Antonio.
sports coat.
That's San Antonio all day,
dude.
dude. He's like, is this real? Do I got to wear pants? No? All right, I'll just put my jeans on.
Can I just wear a T-shirt? So right now in Europe, segueing with no segue. Have y'all heard about what's going on with Russia right now in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Basically, when the start of this happened was February 24th when they invaded.
Yep.
Putin was diagnostics-wise, his leaders were telling them they would have Kiev by 2 days' time.
Yeah.
It's been 211 days. They haven't even gotten near Kiev. They've only taken over eastern parts of the country, and so now they're forcing a lot of people to enlist into the military. And because of that, so many Russians are like, there's like if you like fly over like the border of Russia,
It's like Vietnam.
people are fleeing out of the country so they don't get enlisted. So like, what do y'all think about like this guy that's been a strongman for like all of our adult lives, basically? Like Putin's like the guy since the Cold War. We're like, okay, we can't fuck with him like on some level, and now like they can't even take over.
It's
Ukraine.
It's interesting on two fronts because like on the one front, you know, you're drafting these people who don't want to fight.
Yeah, they don't even believe in the cause. Yeah,
position. So it's almost like, you know, it's like movie stuff when you see like almost like a mutiny situation. And then on the other side, it's making Putin more unpopular in Russia, which we've never seen.
Yeah.
Like a leader be this unpopular.
he's looking very toppleable for the first time.
Yeah.
Like it looks like people might take his ass out. Honestly,
What,
Well, but then
a few
it's
cowards will run away? I don't know.
he's like backed into a corner. But the dangerous thing is he's backed into a corner and they have nuclear weapons. So
yeah,
it's
that's
like,
the
what's he
thing.
gonna
Like you don't
do?
want him in power when like he's desperate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little
He
scary.
literally released a statement yesterday saying, "I am not bluffing in any way about our use of nuclear weapons."
Yeah, I believe it.
No, yeah. I mean, the USA this whole entire time has been warning him, like, don't go to that level with Ukraine, basically. Because we've been
Please.
we've been sending.
Please don't go collide, bro.
It sucks.
on,
like,
dude.
We're
It's
at
scary.
this point where like we're
Seriously?
making one speech here and one speech here. It's very scary. It's all very scary.
Like, my brother used to work with nuclear missiles when he was in the military, and he was talking about, like, the person that they're always, like, most worried about in the briefs was Putin. Just because, like, we know a lot about him, but we don't know a lot about him. So, like, it's kind of like we'd never seen him in a position where... So, for example, before this whole invasion last year during the summit, he showed up like 45 minutes late. And strongmen do that all the time. Like, they show up late to show you that their time's better, more valuable than your time.
He's a diva.
Yeah, he's a fucking diva, basically. And now, like, other world leaders right now have been, like, doing the same shit to him. Like, they've been showing up to meetings late and stuff because, like, it's like...
He's a maniac. So
yeah,
who
when
knows
you're a
what
strong
that's
man and you don't
doing
look
him.
strong,
Yeah.
like...
It's scary, man.
Yeah,
I hope
so-
I don't know. Hope it resolves.
How many people are staying to sign up for the thing?
I don't think
They need
not
300,000
very many are
troops.
signing up at all.
You don't think it's being swayed by the media?
No, people
or
are getting
whatever?
draft papers. I mean, this is like our Vietnam, where like people are getting papers. To
Yeah, but
you're
there's
enlisted.
not that many people fleeing the fucking thing. How many people are fleeing
Oh,
from
I don't know.
a
what the
country
numbers-
that has like 300 million or
Like,
whatever?
is
Oh,
it
yeah, I
even
don't know.
noticeable?
I don't
It's
know. Yeah,
probably
true.
not, man.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean, Russia's their whole entire format with war is just throw bodies at the problem.
It's almost like you're poking the bear, saying, "Hey, man, you're weak, bro. Look at your people fleeing and shit." Oh, really? Like,
You want to see how weak I really am? No, I mean,
but the media is control. Like, you guys know that, right?
Get out of here.
Like I'm just saying. Like
Get
I don't fucking.
Everything's transparency, dude.
If you think about it logically, okay,
Your time doesn't
there's
have
there's
ads.
there's gonna be cowards or draft dodgers, whatever you want to call them and shit, whatever hateful thing you want to call them. But
what about
that doesn't mean,
humanitarians or
humanitarians
like peaceful
Idealists?
protesters? Idealists, yeah.
Are you saying the news could be saying like there could be 12 people fleeing? And
Yes,
that's the story.
yes,
Yeah, I know what you're
yes.
saying, I know what
The
you're saying.
pandemic and oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god,
true.
and it's like, man, how many people? I don't know, man.
I mean,
God
the
bless
media
them, but-
definitely chooses what it chooses to cover. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like one of the topics that we can literally segue to right now is the Brett Favre situation. Have y'all heard about that?
You
Have
stole
either of
money
y'all-
or something?
It's Mississippi.
Yeah, it's Mississippi.
I can't care about one part of the story. Brett Favre, Mississippi. I think it's for like a volleyball stadium.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
his
it's
daughter-
It's
yeah.
the most Mississippi scandal.
Yeah,
What was that?
So basically, like, we knew for a few weeks now that he got money from a welfare program where, like, the money's supposed to go to the poor, basically. But he got $1 million for doing a couple speeches, and then he got $5 million to go to Southern Miss's volleyball courts to make a volleyball stadium because his daughter was playing volleyball there at the time. And so the whole speculation was we're giving him benefit of the doubt of maybe he didn't know where the money was coming from. Like he just thought that the government was paying him off of some other like taxable things or whatever. And then there was text that came out literally like 72 hours ago or so where it's like Brett Favre straight up saying like nobody can find out about us taking this from the welfare, right? Like we're good. There's no way they can find it out, right? So he straight up knew that they were taking it from the poor.
My thing is like, man, he's so dumb. Like Favre is a dumb guy.
Yeah.
I
yes.
believe that he would just
He's
be
very
like,
dumb.
wait, oh wait.
Have you seen the video like where he comes off the field and they're explaining to him like what the meaning of a dime package
You
is?
didn't know I heard like he was in a film session. You didn't know what a dime defense is.
Yes, and he was in the pros. Like not
Yeah.
like that's like a basic like people that play Madden know what a dime. What the fuck? Like so that's he's not smart. You're absolutely right.
But
on
it's
that
like
front.
it's Mississippi, man. I don't care about any of it. I
Yeah.
don't care about their welfare.
Did he ever win like a Super Bowl?
Yeah, he won one.
He won one.
He won one, made two. Yeah,
What did he win in 96?
he won against the Patriots,
So he didn't.
and
make
he
the
lost
stadium
against
after
the
all?
Broncos.
Oh, this
No,
volleyball
the volleyball stadium got built and everything. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
how much
there.
money did he steal?
$6 million roughly.
This is at Old Miss or Southern Miss.
Southern Miss.
Or
Has-
allegedly,
The Golden Eagles. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
hasn't been charged,
The reason
has
why
he?
he hasn't been charged is because he paid back. He gave back
Oh,
the
well,
$6
then
million.
we're good.
Yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
what the
look,
fuck?
Yeah.
just
What happens
because,
in
but
Mississippi
doesn't that make
should
it worse
stay
that the fact that like you get hit with this and you can immediately pay back that $6 million? That goes to show you didn't need that shit in the first place and you still took it.
Yeah, but it's crime. You know.
Yeah.
He's retired. You gotta
Give
do
him some
something.
space
He's
on it.
bored. Yeah.
I mean, damn,
He's
y'all some
He's
apologizing.
not
ass-
stealing bread because he's hungry. He's stealing bread just.
He's not Jean Valjean.
He give a fuck.
He does tough mutters. and
Nobody got that
rocks.
Les Mis reference here.
No, man.
I know. That's
Yeah.
how the whole. Yeah, I
That's
know.
how it all kicks off. You stole a loaf of bread.
Get Marius in here,
Oh, okay, I see you.
You guys are well
I
read.
told, I told
and I
Gabe.
have to prove it.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know, so I'm gonna let you know I know. Gabe, have you heard his joke about like the crawfish?
Nah.
Like he has a joke how you can't like be eating crawfish and like not look lonely as shit because you can't be on your phone and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, you need to like make a joke for these white people about like empty chairs and empty tables, like Marius or some shit.
Oh, wow.
It's a niche joke, but there will be people in the audience that would laugh at that.
Yeah,
like
I don't want to be friends with those people. I'm not proud that I know.
that's too niche of a group.
It's too niche.
Okay, I feel that. All right, so next topic. Did y'all see the whole thing about Tiffany Haddish and?
Oh no, I didn't.
So you heard the beginning news about it or no?
No.
So basically, like there was a whole thing about like they did Aries Spears and her like did a sketch with two kids that like it was basically like the joke of it was like through a pedophile's eyes, like how they see things. So it'll be like a little kid eating a hot dog.
How long ago did they do the sketch?
The sketch was like I want to say like 2011, 2012. Like so, like when it came out, like Aries Spears was bigger than Tiffany at the time that it came out because like they were talking
What
about
a
like
weird world. I'm
Yeah,
glad we're
right.
out of that world.
It's kind of hard to believe.
yeah. And so like
Is Avery
basically,
Spears ever big?
I mean, when
He's
he
on
came
Mad
out, when
TV.
he was doing like the rapping, like how he could act like certain rappers' cadences and stuff,
Awful.
and he's really good at it.
Yeah.
Like that's when he was kind of like,
He did a good LL Cool J because that was a relevant impression.
yeah. So
Fuck.
he had a moment, but he's not there anymore, and definitely not now. But basically, it was like a kid eating a hot dog, and then they like cut it again where he's sexualizing the fuck out of it. And the two kids in the sketches, like they're adults now, and like the older sister was a brother and sister sued, saying like they felt pressure to do the scene and that they didn't feel comfortable doing it and
wow.
being sexually
Oh my
suggestive and
God.
stuff. And so like it was the court like after like about a week or
can't
so
sue.
it got dismissed with prejudice. So basically what that means is like it's thrown out and y'all can't sue again. Like no, like you guys decided to do
They
this.
sue their parents for making them.
parents?
That's the thing
Yeah.
is the parents are the ones fucking up, in my opinion. But that being said, also like Tiffany Haddish was in the airport recently, and they were talking to her, and she was just like, "I've lost all my gigs. Like even though it's been dismissed, like
What?
all
I hadn't
my
even
shit's
heard
been
about
taken."
this.
Yeah, she's lost all of her gigs right now, so it really affected her. But yeah, the case was
Goddamn.
dismissed.
Cat Williams, dude, he fucking went into the archives and he put. I'm just starting to.
Oh, just trying to get everyone down,
Yeah.
down on his level of irrelevancy. Is that what you're saying?
Sure, man. I don't know. Listen, I'll let
I
it
think it's
bomb.
the Illuminati.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy. I
that
hadn't
is.
heard that.
Yeah, you didn't hear about it at all.
Nah, where was it? The internet? Where was it happening?
I mean, it was. They were talking about it. I'd say about like a week and a half ago. But then, like just a couple days ago, Tiffany was talking about how she lost everything.
Things move fast.
gigs-wise. Yeah,
as soon as this Udoka story came out, that's all I care about.
right. That's my focus right
It's
now.
sports and drama.
No, I
so-
mean it's a perfect mix. That's for sure.
I guess this is a comedy.
Are you
thing.
big into gossip?
Am I big into gossip?
Do you read like trashy?
I don't read like trash,
magazines?
but I stay like I'm very versed in everything that's going on, like pop culture wise and
yeah.
like sports wise for the most part. Those are like two bags, and then like history are my like for example, if I'm doing trivia, like history, pop culture, sports, and music are probably my strengths. I'd say
Where do you get
music
your
up until like 2010 because like Billie Eilish, I don't think I've even heard a song. I mean, I've heard a song by her, but I don't know her music and shit. And she's like a huge artist now.
That's a big gap.
That's a big gap.
Decade's a lot.
It's kind of hard to listen to like a 20-year-old though, and
She's always
feel
whispering to
something,
me,
I
like
guess.
she's like,
Speak for you. Jack Harlow speaks to me, man.
oh yeah, I saw Jack Harlow in Chicago, but I mean,
I'm
it was
sorry,
okay.
that guy's whack as fuck.
No,
bro.
I mean, I will say the
and
concert
I'll
was
say
okay.
whack because I'm from the 90s.
But he's aware of how much, like he's capitalizing as much as possible.
Oh no, yeah.
like, you know?
Did you see the last
I
episode
guess,
of Atlanta?
dude.
No.
He's like,
not
the
yet.
key is to find yourself a white young avatar. And he's like, and that's how you make money. Give him your lyrics, like however many platinum albums you're gonna make. Nothing compared to a white young avatar.
Who said that?
It was like it was in the show Atlanta. It was like
Oh,
a
okay,
episode.
okay.
Like,
Wow, that's
Deep. That's gonna be the whole metaverse. It's just
Yeah.
white rappers.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out right now. So, who's your favorite white rapper, Brandon,
Favorite white rapper
of all time?
Shit.
I mean,
I guess it's Eminem.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, that's the
I
only
mean, I
white
feel like
person
you
in the
have
room.
to
Like,
You got to.
who's your favorite
gotta
basketball
come
player?
straight from the source, dude. you
Yeah,
know?
this is straight from the tap.
I mean, Action Bronson's kind of white. I like him a lot. But he's
Albanian, right?
Albanian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Albanian. I didn't.
Yeah,
even
but he
know that.
looks white. So it
Yeah.
depends on like.
Albanians
No,
are white.
as far as I'm
I don't
concerned,
know.
Action Bronson's white. That's
Yeah,
what-
yeah. I don't think anyone does.
We're
think he's
talking
white.
walking in the crowd. Like, that's a white guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, he's-
Action Bronson, I'm like, I don't know. Dude, he might be Puerto Rican or something.
that beard's a little thick.
And I'm clutching my purse and shit.
No, yeah, I.
Do you know any white rappers?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You just said
there's
one
several.
that's like 20, 15 years old. Though.
I mean, well then Mac Miller, he's dead.
Yeah,
and
Mac
then,
Miller's
Mac Miller. Oh,
Mac Miller was good,
Did
yeah.
you just find out he was dead?
Hey, y'all saw how whatchamacallit, what's her face from Clueless, Stacey Dash? She just
yeah.
found out that DMX died.
yeah.
She was like crying on Instagram, like I just found
girl.
out DMX died. It's like
That's annoying.
everybody was like the go-to like comment was Clueless, like this bitch is Clueless. So
I'm so pissed about that.
yeah, she's been disappointing Black America for a while now. So
Why? She's gorgeous. Why?
she's gorgeous, but like she'll
Because
be,
of her
she's like
bullshit?
Candace Owens, like she's
Ah.
like a light-skinned Candace Owens.
See, but she wouldn't be popular without enough people supporting her, though. So it's.
Oh yeah, because like
You know what I mean? It's-
whenever you're that archetype of black, I promise you, all white conservatives support you. Because like she gets it.
You don't think there's enough black conservative or whatever you said? That's
No, absolutely. But I'm saying like the population of white conservatives is like 40% of the country. Like that's a good
Yeah,
population.
she's built her following in a
Yeah, like
specific way.
if you have white conservative America in your corner, like you have a following. Like
But why is she crying for DMX though? If that's her audience.
that, that's a good question.
Which people are like what?
Who the fuck is DMX?
Also, all these
Like,
conservatives are like, we know about this for months.
yeah, we found out 2 months ago.
We had a funeral for DMX.
No, I don't know. Like DMX was one thing I will say age gap wise, like a person that's a decade younger than us doesn't realize how big DMX was. Like I don't think Brandon knows. Like how old are you? 24?
Yeah.
Do you realize that like DMX was the biggest rapper in the game for a bit?
Only because of those like crazy videos of him in like the Africa concert where there's
Yeah.
just like
A sea of
as
people.
far as you
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah.
But like I couldn't name 3 DMX songs.
Exactly.
I've seen
Yeah.
DMX open no, I've seen Machine Gun Kelly open for DMX.
Okay.
And then DMX did a set, and then he talked about God for 10 minutes.
What?
And he was like, thank y'all for coming out real quick.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you about the word.
I'm going to talk about Christ. And then he
This is-
disappeared. man.
This is how you know you're like
descended into
one of
the
the
skies.
biggest ever. Is if you're in a bin at Walmart for $1.
Yeah, that's the
They
game.
have
of
so
rap.
much inventory. They had that much inventory.
Yeah, like I bought a Richard Pryor album in Walmart. It was $1. I bought like George Carlin, like the like DVDs.
Yeah.
But it was like Live at the Sunset.
Okay.
It was for a fucking $1, and I was like, man, this guy, I want to be this famous.
Yeah, we're
Or I end up in a Walmart bin for $1. It's like,
We have
or
XX.
like going up an elevator and you hear "Party Up"
oh
like
yeah.
DMX, but it's like a jazz version. Like that's how you know it's like you're
If you're
the
elevator
biggest.
music.
Yeah,
If someone heard your songs, like,
I've
I got
ascended.
an idea.
yeah.
I've ascended
Lose
to another
my
level.
mind.
Yeah. No, I remember going to Six Flags when I was a little kid, and like that song being fucking huge. And
Yeah.
I'm sure like we kept on replaying it. I'm sure like looking back, my parents were just annoyed as fuck.
I went to Roosevelt High School. Theodore Roosevelt High School. We were the Rough Riders, bro.
Okay, yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
that is, yeah.
During
I remember in
1998, 1999.
Wait, did you graduate?
Fucking crazy. Well, I didn't graduate, but
Okay.
it was about.
That's
enough.
cool.
No, I know that in '95, like Roosevelt and Jetson both won the state championship, and Roosevelt beat Jetson during the regular season. So Roosevelt was like, "We're the real state champions," kind of thing.
Oh, Texas talk. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hell
Texas
yeah.
talk.
It's the only time that two schools from the same district won the state championship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a movie? Is there a movie about it?
No, but the year that Friday Night Lights, the year that they won the championship, they beat that team. They lost to that team in the finals.
Okay.
But they when they beat Odessa Permian, the team from Friday Night Lights, that was the semifinals, and then Judson lost to them in the finals.
Yeah.
So, and then that team, by the way, that team that was the team that won the Dallas Carter or whatever, they had 8 players play in the NFL.
Yeah.
6 of their best players got arrested for like robbing.
There's
from,
a 30 for 30 about
yeah,
that.
and 3 of the guys were NFL prospects. So they almost had 11 guys from one high school
That's
team playing in the NFL.
crazy.
Texas,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Texas is
It's
nuts.
another animal. So, all right, guys, just for this last quick topic before we go over our random topics, did y'all hear about Adam Levine?
I seen the meme.
So-
What happened?
Okay.
What did he do?
Basically, you were talking about find the right one to have an affair with. This is a prime example. Like this girl
I
that
said
was.
find the right one. I didn't say to have an affair with. Jesus Christ.
I didn't say anything.
My bad. I mean to
just
put
said-
words in George's mouth.
Find the right one.
He's like, I just told you I'm gonna have a daughter. Man. We were just a kid. But my bad.
Nah,
What
we're
I
good.
mean to say is he was basically saying that this girl that he was like trying to flirt with in DM and like he slid in her DMs, like she just blasted him and like put him on blast after they had been hooking up for a while.
He
So-
said something like, "Wow, what a great body!" Like
Yeah.
something like a 49-year-old.
Yeah,
man
like a
would say,
really
"Wow, what a
cheesy
great
hit
body!
on-
Wow."
Yeah, go on, Brandon.
Well, because the crazy thing that came out is the girl that he was having the affair with, she came out because she felt guilty because Adam Levine is having another kid with his wife and was like, hey, the girl that he hooks up with, her name was Sumner. He was like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey Sumner, I'm gonna name my new
My son.
daughter
Yeah, oh,
after
yeah.
you. Like,
Yeah.
is that cool with you?
That's
yeah.
not nice.
And so then she was just like, it made me feel
His
weird.
wife heard the name probably.
Yeah.
She thought,
She
hey,
loved
who's
it.
Sumner? I love this thing in your phone.
This is a beautiful
Who is
name.
this? Sumner. I would love to name my daughter. And we're like, oh, fuck. Let me just do this before
It's someone
she
I'm
gets
teaching
weird.
piano.
I'll be honest. If an Adam Levine falls on the forest, I'm good. You know, like if his career falls down, I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't his music before, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on Maroon 5. They got some hits, I guess. But, like, the fact that he's this big is just hilarious to me in the first place.
Because
Like,
you're not white, dude. You
that's
don't
true.
get it. You
I guess I don't
get it.
That's a valid point.
He's a good-looking singer.
Oh, he's definitely a good-looking guy. I mean, like, no. You know.
I don't know. I'm still mad at him from that halftime show where he raps and like. It's like the Super Bowl
We'll
is
always remember.
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in Atlanta, and
they
they
didn't
have
have any-
Adam Levine.
Yeah, that was
as
pretty
the
bad.
feature guy.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Breaks
That was
my heart, man.
I remember also the Minnesota halftime. People were mad because Justin Timberlake was doing the halftime, and him and Prince had beef from back in the day. Apparently, from when he said "sexy never," like he's like "sex." I'm bringing sexy back, and like Prince was like "sexy never left," and so like in that song, that's why Justin says like, "If the sexy never left, then why's everybody on my shit?" Don't hate on me just because.
Wow, this
you
is a deep
didn't
cut.
come
I didn't know
up
there was
with
a
it.
beef between.
So like
Prince
all
and
of
Justin
Minnesota
Timberlake.
was mad that Justin Timberlake was doing the halftime show.
I can.
I was
handle
just like,
Minnesota
I
being
guess.
mad at me.
All 700 of them,
Yeah.
basically. All right, guys. So we're gonna do our topics each real quick. I'll start off with my first topic, and then we can rotate it. About 5 minutes for each topic. For my first topic, I just want to know what is y'all's. I'll go first, by the way, because you got to think about it for a second, probably. But what is y'all's favorite TV show as a kid that you watched growing up, or one that's like the most nostalgic for you? And for me, I'd say it was probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was my shit as a kid. Like I had my bandana, like that I would run around with and act like I was Raphael. That was good memories. Some of my earliest memories was acting like I was a Ninja Turtle, basically.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was a big Turtles guy. I liked Power Rangers.
Okay. Yeah, me
Like,
too.
I think
yeah.
the whole Green Ranger to White Ranger was like a really powerful moment for me as a kid.
Seeing somebody go evil for a
It's like
second.
the world just got like bigger for me at that moment. I was like, wow,
shit.
things can change.
Yeah. You don't judge somebody forever.
Yeah, man.
He was Vegeta before Vegeta.
Yeah. So
no,
it was,
I
it was
respect that.
intense. And the Black Ranger was a black guy. And
Yeah.
that joke never gets old because that's really how they
No,
did
literally, like the Italian guys were the green, red, and white one. Like
It's tough, man.
the yellow one was Asian.
No, the red, he was like Native American.
Was Jason Native American?
Yeah, on the show he was Native American.
Okay, well then that's even worse.
He's Native American the way like the Mexican soap operas are the whitest.
Oh yeah,
You know, like, that's how they did it. He's like the whitest Native
he talked
American.
very poetic though, the way he would.
Because he had
You're talking about the green. You're talking about the Green Ranger who turned the White Ranger. You're talking long hair Jason. You're talking Jason.
Tommy. That's Tommy.
That's
Tommy.
Tommy.
Had the
That's
long hair.
Tommy,
Yeah,
okay.
Tommy had the long hair.
Yeah.
The red guy was a white guy.
No,
thought
he
he
was
was
Native
white.
American.
How
I'm
do you
pretty sure he
know
was
that?
white. Brick, can you bring up the first Red Ranger for us, please?
Right?
He just looks very white to me.
He looked white to
No.
me.
He looked like a guy named Rex.
He doesn't look as white as the Blue Ranger.
He looked like a
The
Brock.
Blue Ranger definitely was the
That
white.
guy is white.
Nah, he's not white, man.
You know what happened to the Yellow Ranger, right? She died like in a car accident.
Died, yeah.
Yeah, tragic.
He
Yeah, that's a
looks
white
like
guy.
a white guy to me.
Looks like an average white guy.
Or they made him.
Billy, I'm pretty sure is still fucking on Power Rangers. Like that motherfucker's been.
They
in
really
so
made
many
the
of
Blue Ranger
series.
sensitive. Like Billy, like as a kid, I was like, oh, this is a sensitive Ranger.
He was the gay one, but nobody you couldn't do it back then. But he was the gay one.
He was. Well, I don't know if that
Before
correlates.
being gay was okay. No, trust me.
I don't know if that correlates to being.
No.
sensitive.
Trust me. Like it's a known thing. The Blue Ranger was the gay Ranger. Just trust me. All right. So who was your favorite? What was one of your favorite shows growing up?
Favorite shows? I don't know. We didn't really have cable, man.
I feel bad.
I guess I'm like a little older than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Rangers I guess was a thing, and Looney Tunes every Saturday. Every
Okay.
Saturday they
Oldie but
play
goodie.
like old Bugs Bunny shit.
Yeah. So
But,
so Space Jam, I feel like we were the perfect age for Space
Yeah.
Jam. Was Space Jam corny to you, or like when it
I
came
was
out?
just I don't know. I was a very awake. I was a woke kid. Maybe I got because trauma will do that to you. We're like, oh, that's goofy, bro. I'm not doing that.
You
shit.
were self-aware at a young age.
I
Like,
guess so. Maybe I had a short-lived childhood or something, man.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get into goofiness. Like
60 Minutes was your favorite show. That's what.
No, like I don't know. I was outside too. I didn't really watch TV.
No, I
that
mean,
much
that's-
growing up.
that's
I didn't
one
really
thing
watch
that's
TV till like
definitely
Seinfeld reruns or some shit.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. No, yeah, I mean that's one thing that's definitely changed.
The
with kids today,
Simpsons.
is, like that you don't see kids out playing unless it's like especially apartment complexes. Like my apartment complex, I never see kids out playing. Maybe like at like a house neighborhood or whatever, like the suburbs or whatever. But
Kids can't play outside, man. Ari Spears is out there. You gotta protect them.
Fuck, dude.
it's a valid
Do-
point.
do you-
Good callback. Good callback.
Like, do you want to be famous anymore? Like, is that a
As
thing? You
everyone
guys
keeps
want?
getting taken down at this point. No.
So what do you want from this then? Like, you
Sole
want this
means
to
of
be
income would be
popular? Just sole means from this thing?
Not just from this, but just doing.
Because
Because
if this gets big, you're gonna be a pedophile or something. Something's gonna happen to you where
you're gonna get discovered.
my ex. We had sex and she didn't like it one time, and now you're a fucking criminal.
Well, there's a lot of holes in that story. There's already.
There's always a lot of
There's
holes.
a lot of holes in anything.
There's always a
yeah.
lot of holes. And anything you say, you're still guilty. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
It's like, are you okay? Is everything good?
I got a lot of anger, dude.
No, yeah, I guess I feel that. I mean, you're making me feel like, damn, I had it good. Like,
I don't know. I stopped trick or treating early too. I was like, this is fucking goofy.
Really?
I
You're
was
just
like,
preaching on the corner about this is the establishment.
No,
We've been conditioned to trick
it just
or
didn't
treat.
make sense for me. Why are we giving candy out? Why don't we just keep the candy? Why do I gotta go get candy if we got candy at the house?
Yeah.
I love the social economics of trick or treating. Like the
Yeah.
big candy bar neighborhoods. Like man, there's these.
Oh, you
big
knew
ass
which house? You
neighborhoods
knew
that
exactly
have-
which houses had the big candy.
So
bar.
did y'all go to other neighborhoods to get better
Yeah.
candy?
We just
I
heard.
did.
I just heard. They're like myths.
No, I did.
legends.
No, I definitely.
I
make
had
the
to
trip.
leave my neighborhood to go get better candy.
I mean, it's again,
It's awful.
Yeah.
I stayed in my range.
Okay. Okay. So, what's your topic for your first topic?
Oh, my tidbit.
Yes.
My tidbit is all right. I noticed this. Like both LeBron James and Larry Bird, they both sign autographs left-handed, but they play basketball right-handed. I think that's just really interesting.
No, yeah. I mean, like, so my cousin, he's a Hall of Fame boxer, and
Oh,
he
really?
was
Who's your cousin?
Winky Wright.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like-
How do you get his nickname?
Okay, basically, when he was growing up, it was him and his cousin. It was Winky and Weenie.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
yeah, and it's my dad's.
That's
It's my dad's
cool.
nephew. And like, so what's crazy is a story that is out. Like, it's a known story in the family, but like Weenie got killed when they were teenagers, and the speculation is that they were trying because like they looked a lot alike, that they were coming for Winky on that.
Wow, that's some big
So,
L stuff.
Yeah, that's
Winky, he just got out. I mean, recently.
He just
right?
he retired recently, but he got the Hall of Fame about like 3 years ago.
Wow.
So he's a Hall of Famer
That's
now.
fucking
He was in
cool
the
as
same
fuck.
class as Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah.
So he was great. Like I remember when we
Have
were
you ever
kids.
met him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Several
I'm
times.
joking.
No, yeah, several times. But like, I played poker with him. Yeah. But basically,
That's cool, bro.
like I remember when we were like, because I remember when we were like about to be 10. one thing I remember about it was the big thing was he really wanted to fight with Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya wouldn't give him a fight.
Yeah.
Because like everyone in the game knows that Wink is a really good defensive
It's too
southpaw.
risky.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you beat him, no one's impressed. But if he beats you, it looks like a huge upset.
Yeah.
So Oscar never gave him a fight. Oscar finally lost to Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley gave him a fight, and he beat Sugar Shane Mosley twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's he had to wait till Sugar Shane got the title to get a chance.
I think I saw those fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad made a
That's
lot
fucking
of money on the
crazy.
first fight.
Oh,
My dad
yeah?
made a lot of money
Well,
on
he
the
was
first
an underdog.
fight.
I mean,
yeah, he
shit.
was by like it was absurd underdog numbers, and then he like won dominantly. Like he
Yeah.
won like 10 of the 12 rounds, like just jabbing him the whole time, like and slipping. So, but yeah, that's another example. A lot of times, like supreme athletes, like when they play like with their other hand and their dominant hand, like it's your weak hand, you do everything else with. So is it really that weak? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it's just weird science. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
yeah.
Especially like with basketball.
No, yeah, my friend Ben, he's right-handed in everything, but he shoots left-handed.
Yeah.
So I don't get it either.
It's like, did you learn right-handed, or is it just like, I don't know, you were just wired differently? I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah. I everything I do except for throw frisbees right-handed, and one of the worst things that I can do is throw frisbees. So I feel like I'm just like trying with the left because
I can't do it. I'm lefty-handed, but I can't throw lefty or like shoot.
Okay.
Lefty. Yeah, I
Like,
can't.
so you shoot right-handed?
I
So you're the same way.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Exactly the same level.
And it's just
player
like you
as LeBron
gravitate that
James.
way. Like
Yeah.
it's always been easier for you to just shoot.
That's why when I see it, it's like, huh? How does that? What
like,
happened?
what is the science to that?
What
Yeah.
happened to me? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How did I make it to the pros? Can you dunk?
No, I can never dunk.
I can dunk a volleyball, but I can't get the grip on a basketball to make it.
I
like,
can't get over the rim. Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't look clean.
And I can only jump off with 2 feet.
And
so.
Brandon's over here, D1 athlete, just laughing at us as a white guy
you
that could
play
probably
D1
dunk.
sports?
Yeah, but I'm 6'3" and I cannot dunk a
Okay,
basketball.
all right, cool. I feel less bad
If
now.
I was 6'3", I could dunk. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh, I should be able to. I'm sorry
Oh.
to waste my talent.
what sport did you play?
so
I played
useless.
football.
Oh, okay.
You played at
Defensive end, so you know.
Murray
I was-
State.
Murray State.
Murray
I was-
State?
He was there when John Morant was there.
Yeah, it was dope. I got to see him win both championships and shit.
Yeah, like go as a student for free probably too.
Yeah, all games
Yeah.
were free. It was dope.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That is dope. So, but yeah, so even you can be an athlete and still not be able to dunk. And by the way, I'm also around 6'3" and can't dunk, and I'm black. So it's like,
Wow.
it's yeah, it's like honestly, like, I always
gonna
say
give you
when
a
I'm
hard
playing
time
like
about
pickup
that, man.
basketball. No, I'm solid at basketball. Like so, you know, like Carlton and then be playing all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'd be D'ing Carlton up whenever I play. Like I'm not saying like
gonna
I
tell
own
Carlton.
him. Tell him I be like he'll,
Captain Greenlight.
No. Tell him I would be shocked if he didn't give me respect on the defensive end. I do pretty good on defense.
I will
But
check
that
with him.
being said, like that's it. Like I'm a solid second pick. Like I'm a role player. Like I can get you rebounds. I can defense. You're the best player on the other team. But if you want me to be your primary scorer, you're going to be disappointed. Like I can score a little bit, but don't make me your primary guy. Otherwise,
I
like
just shoot too much. I shoot until people don't want me to shoot.
you're like, I'm the same way, but I don't care. I just throw it up.
yeah.
All right,
No
all right.
filter.
So what kind of basketball player are you? You just stand in the
I
corner. and just-
gamble, bro. I don't play.
On
The last
court,
time I
someone
played
throws the
basketball
ball, he
was the
throws ball.
90s.
If we're not making money, what are we doing? We're just for our health? Gross. We're all gonna die. Who
Fuck out of
cares?
here. All right, well that's fair, I guess. I mean, everybody has their own thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time we played was a bunch of comics and we all quit. We're like, what are we doing? We just sat down and some guy started smoking a blunt. And we watched the kids play the rest of the game. We're like, whatever, man. It was. I don't know.
We got our
Just a little
workout.
get together.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to put on basketball shorts.
So what's your first topic?
Okay, my first topic. It's like a running thing that we do on my other thing. It's what's the least amount of disrespect that you would take in order to kill somebody?
Wow.
Like what's the least thing that they could do to you in order to kill them?
Man, you are a woke guy. Came up with this at like 11.
Damn, can you tell us
Damn,
your answer
that
first
is-
so we can think while you're answering?
They'd have to like road rage. I would kill somebody in road rage.
Yeah,
They came up without something in their hand and they're coming at me and they hit my car.
But I know you're out there. I know I know people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so afraid in Texas.
Yeah,
No,
I'm like
did
the
you-
nicest person.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
no
yeah.
road. I listen to jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
I listen to
Listen
jazz.
to DMX elevator music.
I'm
in your
angry
car.
already, so I know I'm not gonna lose my shit today. I'm gonna put some jazz on.
you hear about-
Fucking just think to myself.
Did you hear about that Republican representative in Congress that got killed from road rage? Like he
No.
crashed into somebody that was in a Prius, like started shooting at him, and the guy took his gun out and shot back and killed him.
He shot at the
A
Prius?
guy in a Prius had a gun on him. Like I promise you, he wasn't
Oh,
expecting
he
that.
hit the guy, then he got out and shot at the Prius.
Yeah, apparently they were like going
Sounds
at
like
it, and
something
like
else.
he like forced it. Like it was
Was
like
this in
fighting-
Texas? Or
This was in Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
one or the
yeah.
other.
It was in Florida, and yeah, so
So
like
the guy didn't get charged. Nobody got charged.
nobody. He killed the guy.
It's all
and
on
didn't get
camera.
charged.
No one got
Because like
charged.
everybody was saying the other guy was the belligerent one. He was the one that pulled out his gun first. He was the one that hit him with
The
his car.
senator?
Yeah, it wasn't a senator. I think it was like a House of Representatives. It wasn't that level.
Oh.
It was like the one where it's like 400 people are in there. But
Damn, I don't know. Like, so you said road rage. It depends on what year it is. Like, you know, like you ever hear the story like Jesse James, like in like the 1800s, he like killed someone for snoring, you know? And it's like in the 1800s,
shit.
I would kill someone for like rubbing my head. People love to like rub a bald head. Like,
No, I feel you on that.
If I was in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Wild West, I would kill
yeah, where you could
someone
just
for
there
that.
was like no law
But
except for your law.
But
Get-
now you're just
Now I
take it?
can't do that.
Yeah, you just
Well,
think
like,
about killing.
Why
them.
not? They put their hands on you.
I don't want to go to prison, man.
They put their hands on you.
I don't know.
forget-
I'd be like, hey, stop. You know. It's like,
Please stop it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like I feel like it would take like really hurting somebody that I cared about for me to probably want to kill somebody.
You would wait till they hurt someone you cared about? Fuck that.
I mean, you said I had to react to it, right? I can't just assume like
The least amount of something to happen to you.
road rage. I would have killed somebody.
They would have to hurt someone you love for you to kill them?
I mean,
You let them get that close?
bro. Some
That's
people,
a big thing. That's a big deal. I said the least.
No, I mean,
we don't.
I
wanna
don't
go
be
to
out here
prison.
killing
I don't
people,
want to
bro.
go to prison.
I don't be
man.
out here
Not
just
even justified?
It's so great out
somebody
here.
stepping on my shoe isn't justified, is it?
I don't know.
No, well, yeah, separate.
If I got like some fresh like
That's
Jordans on, I
crazy.
want to be killing somebody, but I can't.
That's
like,
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
They pushed you. They hit. They
Road
hit
rage,
your head.
not crazy. Stepping on the Jordans, crazy.
No. Well, I'm saying if they had road rage
Oh, if they're being
and
belligerent
they
towards you.
came at
I'm defending
me,
myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm
then
saying.
yes.
The least amount of something to happen.
What I would
to
hope
you.
for is someone being like super duper like racist and like profiling me and following me around, and then I just get to take them out. Like
Well, if they're following you, you still can't take them out.
Yeah, I don't want that.
They have to actually
attack
do something
me.
to you. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't want that to happen to me.
yeah. Because I guess you could be.
Do y'all get
Trayvon
paranoid
Martin
at the
shit.
house when you're at the house by yourself or whatever, and it's like late at night and you hear a noise? What do you guys?
I live in an apartment, so
Yeah.
I have a good feel for everything that's going on. In there. You know, it's not like a house.
No, I can't say that.
You don't. You have to have paranoia.
When I
though.
can hear my neighbors, it's like it's not scary.
Yeah, I feel like if I lived like in like the middle of the woods somewhere, and like the closest house was
middle
like
of the woods. That's like the most quiet ever.
But then like if some shit goes down, like there's always those
Like
movies,
what?
like some people, strangers come in and like try to like hold you hostage.
Do you
or
get
some
scared
shit.
in your home?
Not scared, but I get cautious.
You get spooky or just like?
My house is haunted.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I'm used to that. I'm used to hearing the up down the stairs. Like I hear people go up and down the stairs all fucking night.
How old's the house?
Like 20 years old. It's not that old.
Okay.
But
Who's
it's
it haunted with? What do you think happened?
I don't ask
I
questions.
like this line of questions.
Yeah.
I need more info.
I'm not gonna find out. I'll never find out.
You're not gonna be like, let me go
I
check
make
that
peace. They don't harm me. I don't.
These are new ghosts, like 2000s ghosts. I grew up on like
Yeah.
20th century ghosts. These are 21st century ghosts.
I mean, who knows? They could be. I mean, when they build houses, places, there's people that died there. I mean, who knows?
out. Centuries
Right?
before.
That's
yeah.
fair.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like they have iPods
That's fair.
and they fucking.
Maybe
Can I
they-
charge my shit?
They have like little toys. And
They
shit.
moved from Austin to San Antonio. They're like,
There you go.
we don't like
It's
the
so
people
cheaper
here.
down here. Like fucking the real estate.
We like this George guy.
No, I mean,
But you know, if I have cameras, you know what I mean, just in
Yeah.
case and shit. And if I hear a door creak, you know, I have family in my house. I get up, and this might seem weird, but I clear my house room by room.
But you also come from a military family, and you have a child. So for me,
Yeah.
it's just like I'm
you got
tired.
stuff to lose.
If I hear a creak, it's like, yep.
I grew up in a bad neighborhood too.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
And
that's
so,
it. Yeah, no,
you
yeah.
know, it
like, I
wasn't-
mean, the neighborhood I grew up in was the suburbs. I went to Reagan. Like
Mm-hmm.
like we could leave our door unlocked if we wanted to, but because my dad's background, we did it. Like
Yeah.
but like I've never like since I grew up in that background. That is a part of it. Like when you grow up in an area that like if you do hear some shit actually might be happening. It will make you probably.
Well,
more
it was
predisposed.
trauma too. Someone tried to break into our apartment one time when I was like 10, and I had opened
That'll
the
do
door,
it.
and me, my brother, my mother were holding the door. And
That's
shit.
Oh, that's
scary.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy. My dog was just barking like a fucking asshole. Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Have you seen those videos of people they ask them like, do you think your dog will protect you or whatever if like, something happened, and they like simulate it where somebody just comes in with a black mask and like acts like they're about to choke them, and the dog's like and they'll like run out the door instead of like doing anything.
That's why you got to train your dog.
You got
to
yeah,
do that.
dogs aren't
But
necessarily going to.
I'm not gonna train my dog to be a fucking killer though. you
Yeah,
know? It's-
yeah.
It is scary. Like middle of the night stuff's scary. I get
Yeah.
it. I feel you.
All right, so my second topic. Have you got anything else?
No, I get it.
You're talking about scary.
We're working.
so-
We're working through
It's
this.
just tidbits. It's tidbits. So let's go quick on these ones.
I got you.
So you brought up scary as a kid. What was a movie that really like stuck with you as a scary movie that fucked you up? Has that ever happened for y'all? Like y'all saw a scary movie?
Ooh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Okay,
It's terrifying.
I never saw that one. What was that one? Is that like the Alien movie or?
No, it's like these freaking pods come down, and they switch with like real people. So then, like, there's the characters.
They look
in the
exactly
movie.
like
yeah,
them?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's these characters in the movie, and you don't know who's getting snatched.
Okay. Is it like an 80s movie or?
No, this is like 50s, 60s. It's
Oh,
like
shit.
black and white.
Okay,
Yeah,
and it still hit.
Yeah, it's scary.
I remember
It's
watching
creepy.
The Bad Seed as a kid, which was an older one that was pretty good.
Okay.
It was just about a girl that's like evil as fuck. Like
Man, there's a lot of those movies when you're kids, just
Yeah.
evil kid movies.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one I was gonna. I'll name the one. But what's one that stuck with you?
I didn't really care about movies.
He's always like, look, I told you, I grew up in a rough. My reality was
I watched one
No,
cartoon.
it wasn't
and I
that
was
bad.
like,
We had sunny days,
Yeah.
but it was
Sunny Day.
the movie that scared me the most was The Devil's Advocate.
Okay.
Because I saw that, and the devil was
That's the
making
one with the
a lot of
lawyer,
good
right?
points. You know what I mean? In the movie,
Isn't that the one with the lawyer or something?
Yeah,
That's
the-
Al Pacino. He can
Al
quote the
Pacino.
Bible like fluidly.
and it's at the very end when he's all like, "Absentee landlord," he's just going off. He's like, "I've been here since day one with man, never judging him." And it's like, man, the devil is good though, bro. Holy shit.
I think it was a good portrayal of the devil because it's like how thin the line is between
Yeah.
evil and good, and just how charismatic and cunning he was.
Yeah. See, that's also when people ask me like what character trait has the most power. Like it's charisma. Like because you can be like the greatest leader or like the worst evil kind of person. Like if you have charisma,
Because you
can get people to follow you.
People can gravitate. to
Exactly. You can galvanize people when you're charismatic. So like, it's a slippery slope.
Like
with that.
even if I don't agree with you, I still see your point,
it. Right.
but I shouldn't. Cause
You go home.
That's
and
terrible.
You're, like,
You're
you're
evil.
like ashamed. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
the devil was out here making. I've never seen.
It was more like
I've
psychological
heard that
movies
movie.
that would get me than the fact that they're coming out. The most hilarious movie I've ever seen was a scary movie. It was The Night of the Living Dead. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have.
With Sidney Poitier.
Yes.
No, I
and he
haven't seen
smacks
that.
the shit out of that white girl.
No, I haven't
And
seen
the
that.
white guy's like, "Hey, you can't hit her. She's white." He's like, "Well, I'll fuck
know
you
exactly
too, bitch."
what- I know
it was,
exactly
It
what
was
I
like
Seen that. No, I haven't
it
seen
must have been like revolutionary
Oh,
because
it was probably definitely
that's
the
not
first-
something that happens.
There's a whole
you know.
documentary about that.
Yeah.
Slap.
People would get. Is there really? I hope there
I'm
is.
sure there is.
Oh my god, dude! If not, we should start it because that was like
That was revolutionary television.
because watching it with my, I'm an adult when I saw it, and I watched it and knowing what I know about the civil rights and
Yeah.
that era of
Like,
movie
that
making
was going on
and
right then, yeah.
right then. I'm
Someone
like,
quit the movie over that. Like,
this
no, I
is-
can't be a part of this.
This movie didn't make a lot of money, but it, back then because like we're not showing that he smacked the shit out of a white bitch.
People
But-
got arrested at the theater for seeing it. Like,
Oh man, yeah. But that movie was like I was like,
That's
oh,
just
he smacked the shit out of her. I was like, oh hell yeah, smack that bitch. Are you crazy, dude? There's zombies outside.
for me, it
He
was
shouldn't have hit her.
No, yeah, probably not.
But
For me, it was The Grudge.
She's The Grudge.
The
as a
Grudge.
kid.
The Grudge is scary.
Yeah, that movie scared me as a kid, man. Just like
Is that the hand coming out the head? Thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
It's weird.
And then like she's like talking on the phone about like I'm in room like 1627, which is like the 16th floor, and then like 2 seconds later, ding dong. I'm like, bitch, that's clearly not him. There's no way he got to the 16th floor. Anyways, like
Yeah.
shit fucked me up. And like you see like on the camera like this like woman walking down and it's like skipping like back and forth like
Yeah,
walking
it's
down the hallway. I was
yeah.
just like every time I'm like in a hotel like hallway that's long, I think about that scene of like on the camera is just like it was like oh like it just. That was an era when I didn't like scary movies. I will say the new one that's out, Barbarian's fucking really good.
Really?
Barbarian.
Barbarian is that director's first movie. That's his Get Out. Like
Really?
it's so good that he's gonna get a bigger leash on his second movie because of it.
The Shining, I'll put The Shining in there. too.
Shining, yeah,
Just
that's
as
good
far as being
Yeah.
weird and like creepy is one of those movies.
Brandon, I saw you kind of like you wanted to mention a movie. It seemed like
Oh, I was really scared of Nightmare on Elm Street.
okay, the first one
Okay.
or the
Yeah,
remake?
because the first like the OG one. I was
Okay.
like 6 years old, and my dad was like, when you're like, "Hey, Dad, can you put something on? I don't know what to watch." He was like, "Oh, this is a classic. You'll love it."
ruins your
And
childhood.
just left me alone to watch it. I can't watch scary movies to this day. I fucking hate them.
Oh, okay, damn. That was fun.
Take that, Dad.
I showed you. All right, so what's your last topic?
Oh, my last topic was Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. The
Okay.
state of Connecticut is the size of Greater Houston.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's-
it's a small ass state,
like you mean like population wise or
landmass wise.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
like all of New England fits in Texas.
Okay, that makes sense because I remember I used to live in Delaware. Like you can go like 3 states in like an
Yeah.
hour and a half, 2 hours.
Because y'all are both born and raised in Texas, right?
Yeah, I mean I wasn't born, so I grew up military brat.
Okay.
But like by the time I was 12, I was in San Antonio. So like,
Yeah, where'd you go?
so I'm born in D.C., Japan, Kansas, Nebraska, Delaware, California, and then Texas. So by the time I was 12, I lived 6 places. So it was about 2 years, every 2 years we moved. So we were all over the place, but I consider San Antonio like my hometown because it's the city that kind of raised me, you know what I mean? Like middle school, high school.
It's the city that raised me.
Yeah, it's a countdown city, 210. We out here. Let's go.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, not representing San Antonio. No, I don't.
Then whatever, dude.
I was reading Calvin and Hobbes in San Antonio. If that
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have that in their trucks, I guess.
Oh no, that's the guy pissing. That
Yeah.
So. Random fact: Bill Watterson refuses to give away rights. Like that's why you'll never see a Calvin and Hobbes movie and whatnot until probably after he's dead and his family makes money off of it. But like, so whenever you see those things of him pissing on
That's
shit,
a fun fact. Yeah.
no, yeah,
Oh,
like
there
there's literally like
It's like,
That's
okay.
a tidbit. No,
No,
that's a
no,
tidbit.
Yeah, right?
No,
Holy
dead
shit.
ass,
I was
like Hobbes
cool.
as a toy, that would sell out. Like if you just had like a stuffed tiger that looked like Hobbes, like you could sell so many of those to kids that love the series. But like, there's no merchandise for Calvin and Hobbes whatsoever.
Does he think there will be more value after he's dead, or what?
He's just a very private guy. Like he there's barely his autograph is a really sought after autograph because there's only like
His family's like, sell it now. We want it now.
Yeah.
well, this motherfucker died. Yeah, so he's like, I think like something like less than 15 autographs are known for him that to have done autographs. So. Like he's very like reclusive and stuff. That's just
I
the
like
way
this
he
guy.
moves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe he's a bad dude. You know?
He doesn't want anyone finding out
Maybe
shit
his
about him.
agent's like, you don't
You
go
need to
anywhere.
stay home. Yeah, stay home. Like we'll
He's
do the book tour. Oh yeah, he's older
chap,
now. Yeah, he's older
right?
now.
Like
yeah.
what, like 90s
Oh,
probably?
I don't think 90s, but I think he's like in like mid 70s at this point, probably.
okay.
Yeah. Because like it was big, like
Different
in the,
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was big, like when he was like in his 30s, 40s. All right, so what's your last topic?
My topic. Okay. Do you? When's the last time anybody here? This is gonna be fucked up.
Hell yeah.
When's the last
Quite
time
the
you
preface.
went raw?
Went raw?
Wow.
Or do you ever not?
Brendan's
Or
in
do you- or
Brendan's in a
always?
loving relationship, so I'm guessing every time. But
Years since I have wore a condom.
Wait. So do you dump or no dump?
She has like a IUD.
So you dump is a dump city.
free will.
Oh,
yeah.
dump city, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I don't
Hell
remember what it feels like to wear a condom.
Yeah, that's
We
that's
out
the
here.
Lord's work.
We out here.
Morehead State
about you?
coming.
What about
I don't
you,
even
Justin?
remember what condoms are.
So you said 12 years old? You said, or how long? You
3
said?
years. 3.
Oh, 3. All right. Okay.
I won't even know where to get a condom.
He's only 12. He ain't been fucking raw since he was 12.
Well, who
That would be
knows?
half his life.
I don't know his life. Who knows?
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
You
don't
could be
know.
out here.
He saw that scary movie and that changed everything.
y'all don't have to answer. It's fine.
No, no, no.
Elementary school is
I'll
crazy.
answer. Are you gonna answer? You good?
I'm not gonna answer.
Okay.
We shouldn't. That's disgusting. You're
I
right.
mean, for me, it was last week. It was a girl I've been talking to for a while.
Oh shit! You just talking to her?
I mean, like we're dating.
Oh yeah. How long?
Well, I've known her since like back in the day in high school.
Nah,
But
come on. How long you guys been dating, bro?
Oh no, we've been dating like since like probably like.
Next month's episode's gonna be like, so I'm having a baby.
yeah.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Hey everybody, I fucked up.
Nah,
George is
nah,
gonna be
it's-
back on for advice, like dad advice.
So this is what you got to do. Nah, it's since like April.
Let him be.
Since
All
like April, we've been dating.
So, okay, so you've been on Raw since April?
Not since that whole time, no.
Oh, how did it even come up? Did you just like
Bro,
do
I
it?
didn't know there was gonna be layers to this question. I thought I was just gonna give you the.
Would
Well, of
y'all
course
do
it's
that
like-
night or day?
No. So how did it come up? Like, did you ask, or
So-
did it be like, oh, I'm out?
Like, sorry, whoever you know who you are. Just I'm not gonna say a name. Just so
She's
people
not
know.
watching this, bro.
Also, we were given the option not to answer. It was
You
a,
said she ain't watching this.
yield
bro.
back
Don't
to
worry.
the
watching
room.
this. Why is it so weird?
No. I mean, honestly, like we went to an Austin.
Look into the camera like it's a confession. To be honest,
That's all I said. How do you all sweating and shit?
Did she know?
What do you mean? Did she know?
Was it dark? Or your lights off?
Nah.
She
So
didn't even
basically,
know?
we were at a FC game. Went back, had a hotel, hooked up with one, and then like after, like she
I
just
trust you.
hopped on top of me without it. I was like, okay, I guess she's
God
down
bless
without.
her. God bless
So
her.
she
That's fucking
initiated
cool.
it.
if it's a girl, name it Sumner.
You are just good with the callback.
Are you that terrified of pregnancy? Honestly, are you that terrified of pregnancy or what?
Am
I
I
don't
not
like it.
terrified or am terrified?
Are you
I
that
am
terrified?
Yeah, I don't want to have a surprise child. At
I
this
feel
point.
that. I feel
okay.
that. I feel that.
I don't want to have a surprise child. At this point.
She is on
Surprise
birth
child,
control
yeah.
of it. Huh? Well, I mean,
No surprises.
She tells you that. You never know.
no, she like doesn't want to have kids ever. So like that helps too. So
Man, she's saying all the right stuff. Huh?
Sumner Dean.
She's saying all.
Sumner
I'm a birth
Dean.
control. I hate kids.
no,
You
bust
go raw. Who cares?
No, but unlike him, I don't just bust freely. Like
You think about it.
no, I take it out.
You porn star it? Because I think that's
All right, well,
I
that's
think
been the
that's
episode of Tidbits.
I think that's disrespectful to come on somebody.
I've never come in a girl's face in my entire life.
I
respect
didn't
women.
stamp in the face. I didn't say
I've never
in
done
the
that.
face. On the belly, on the back, or something. No,
It just depends on the position.
I didn't know what the show was about, man.
I don't even either.
You
at
should have
this
said,
point.
"Hey,
I don't
no
even either.
sexual."
How did we get here?
Listen, I know we're grown men, but don't talk like
The last
this.
minute of the show. I don't even know what this
That
is about. Man.
like
Why am I here?
like Patrice O'Neill. That is inappropriate. It's like that's the most feminine shit to say.
Honestly.
But, yeah. So about a week ago. What about you?
A week
Since
ago?
I've already answered.
I have never cared.
I've never not used not.
It's
having
been
a-
like random randos maybe. Like, oh, you gotta protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know you and I like you, what's the big deal? If she says, hey, put it, I'm like, okay, But
Yeah.
even then, it's like, damn, I can't believe you don't fucking trust me. I make him feel guilty. I'm like, are you serious? You think I'm just gonna leave if something happens? I'm not even. It's not even about pregnancy. It's about like diseases and shit.
Yeah.
I'm more terrified of pregnancy. It's like, okay, before the law got passed, it's like,
That's
hey,
God's will.
God, yeah, honestly, right? Or whatever. And
So George has 3 kids he doesn't know about. It's like it's possible.
my grandfather did that on his deathbed. He told my father, he was like, "Hey, just so you know, you got a little brother out there."
That's a generational thing. I think that's a generational.
Oh, I think that happens.
I think there's a generation of men that just had kids.
More often than not. I think it happens. Man. I'm just saying.
That happens
Damn.
a lot, man.
I don't think I have any little ones running out there that I guess I would know of them if I didn't know of them.
What kind of life are y'all living, dude? Take risks. I don't know. It's crazy.
Not
No judgment.
No, I feel you. Well, that's a weird way to end the episode, but
Take risks.
take risks, everybody. This has been Tidbits and Randomness. Real quick before we head out, are there any shows y'all want to plug coming up?
We have our last show at Shed Barbershop this Tuesday.
Oh, it's the last one
It's
ever?
the last one ever.
Okay, any
Damn.
reason for that? Or
It's just, it's over.
the
Something
journey is
unpredictable,
good.
but
Yeah.
in the end is right.
okay, I feel you. All
over.
right. Well, what date is that going to be on?
Damn, whatever Tuesday.
Tuesday,
is.
next Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I'm doing Fallout Theater October 22nd at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. And I have my showcase. You've been on it. I want to have you on it.
Very
it's
fun.
It's a great one. The next one's going to be on September 30th, downtown off of 17th Street.
Is that Greenhouse Comedy?
Greenhouse Comedy, green_house_comedy on Instagram to get the information. It is one of the only 420 friendly shows in town. So if you want to bring a blunt, come on out, have a good time. All right. Thank you guys again so much. This is Justin Hicks and George Anthony. This has been Tidbits and Randomness.
Thanks for having me.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.